it's hot in this office. I had to turn that AC on, so we're going to get a little noise in the background. How many of you out there ever thought about doing some home distilling, but you're scared to because the popo might come after you? Hell, I'm one of them. So I just go up to Missouri and do mine. I got relatives up there, so I just go to Missouri and I pop that still out there. We make all the moonshine we want to make. They can't do nothing to us in Missouri. We don't sell it, of course, but we sure have a hell of a party at the end of the day once it's done. There ain't nothing enlightens a party just like a good old home distilled moonshine. And I'm talking about the real stuff, not the apple pie that you do on TV. Now my cat back there is trying to run my camera. So, let's see. She's my little rescue kitty. He's my little rescue kitty, and he's a handful. I rescued him about 2 months ago. He's laying dead out by my garden in the chicken pen. So now he's my shop cat. We call him Tequila because we thought he was a girl, but he's a little boy, so we call him Chico. We don't turn my camera on. Okay, bye guys. Back to the distilling video. Stick around for the fun part. Texas judge says 156-year-old home distilling ban unconstitutional. Spirit producing supporters hope it's the first of many steps forward. Yes, that's right, folks. We had a Texas judge rule in our favor. Now we might be able to make our own moonshine at home now. Won't be breaking no laws, right? There you go. We currently make it up in Missouri and up in Virginia, which is legal there. But hopefully it'll come to Texas next. It's put out there by Timothy Malcolm, weekend editor, July 28th of 2024. So this is pretty much hot off the press. Could home distillation become legal one day? A substantial first step was taken recently toward that reality. Sarah Mason and Getty Images, according to the Federal Alcohol and Tobacco Tax and Trade Bureau, TDB, you can produce beer or wine at home as long as you don't sell it publicly. We know that. They got to have the tax money on that. That's with any liquor. Heck, plenty of breweries and wineries have started that way, but whiskey, vodka, gin, and other spirits, they're off limits. Since 1868, it has been illegal for anyone to make spirits at home, even for personal consumption. Imagine that. Wonder how many people really do that. Okay, Buc-ee's gets called out over controversial billboard, but things may change. Earlier this month, a Texas judge ruled that the 156-year-old ban on at-home distilling is unconstitutional. It's the first victory in years for the spirit lovers pushing for more beverage production freedom. Reuters reported July the 11th that Mark Pittman, a U.S. District Court judge for the Northern District of Texas, agreed with the lawyers of the Hobby Distillers Association, HDA, who filed a suit against the TDB, claiming the ban was a congressional overreach. It doesn't mean that you can run right out and start distilling your liquor at home, but it's a first step towards lifting restrictions nationwide. Advertisement article continues below this ad, okay? So don't just do away with that. Specifically, Pittman's ruling gives only active members of the HDA the opportunity to apply for a federal distilling license as of midnight, July the 25th. State laws still apply wherever applicable, and the federal government can appeal the ruling. Still, let's take this as a huge win and a tremendous step forward, wrote the HDA in a Facebook post on July the 11th. The HDA is based in Keller, about 20 miles north of Fort Worth. I had to turn the air back on so you can hear some noise. Currently, according to The Economist, those who currently distill at home do so in fear of being caught. Rick Morris, who runs the HDA, told The Economist that with legality comes more overness amongst those who produce, which should lead to safer practices overall. Folks. I think it's a steel room. But The Economist wrote that the ruling is as much about following folks to distill liquor at home as it is about chipping away at government regulation. We so much know that. The HDA is represented in the suit by the Libertarian Competitive Enterprise Institute, whose lawyers argue to The Economist that it's an American tradition to resist to illegitimate exercise of government power. The Justice Department, which represents the TDB, argued that the ban helped to protect revenue generated by taxing spirits production. But in siding with the HDA, Pittman ruled that the ban was in fact an example of Congress overexpanding its authority and that the ban wasn't impacting revenue to begin with. No, it really doesn't. How many people drink moonshine? Not very many. They drink more beer than anything else. In Texas, current law states that no person may own distillation equipment or produce spirits without a commercial license. Hopefully, folks, all this will change. You know, they got it passed up in Virginia. I'm not sure what part of Virginia. And they got it passed up in Missouri years ago, I guess, I'd say. I'm not sure who was in charge of that or behind all that. But, hey, you know what? Everybody wants to try making moonshine sooner or later after they watch the show on TV. It's just a thing that seems like it's pretty cool to do. And as long as you're not selling it, how can it hurt anybody? I mean, hell, nothing else. Make it strong enough to run your lawnmower on, your go-kart on, your weed eater. I don't know. Make it hot enough, it'll run just about anything. They'll put some on a cat's butt and it'll run 90 miles an hour probably. But no, folks, hey, this is something that really might help the distilling world out there. Our government's already interacted in too much crap already. It's already taken a part of everything that we have. It's taken more and more under this administration in 2023 and 2024, which hopefully changes in November. Hopefully we'll get this man right back in here as our 47th president, Donald Trump. If that happens, I'll distill him a jug of moonshine. But folks, thumbs up, like, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this law passes to where we can distill moonshine at home here in Texas. Again, thanks for watching. Thumbs up, like and subscribe. Oh, let me add a little more comment to the section. How many of you out there do moonshining? You have any recipes? Any tricks? Post down in the comment section down below. We're always looking for advice from y'all professional moonshiners and your distillers out there. And I'm sure there's a younger generation out there trying to get into it that needs a few tips here and there. So, hey, if you're into the hobby distilling, down below, comments and descriptions. And I'll post a few links down there where you can buy the still equipment. You know what? It's pretty cool to do. Post your secret ingredients down below. Share them with us out there that are trying to do this. Hopefully we'll be just like you one day.